This is not anything new. You have always had your knees on our neck. So for the first time last night, I watched this. Yeah. I witnessed a man have his neck crushed under the weight of a police officer. Someone who is supposed to be protecting us and making sure that we are okay and that we are safe. That we are supposed to feel like we can run to in a time of need. You know, for me, growing up black, I always heard about the stories of them killing us, and I always knew that it was happening, and it always frustrated me, but in some ways I don't ever think I really understood it. And yesterday, as I watched the soul leave that man's body and cry out for his mama, I understood. I understand that I live in America where they want me to contribute to society, be an upstanding citizen, pay taxes, do my civic duty. But they don't value my life. I mean, I really sit back and I'm just like, I was never supposed to be here. This was never the plan. It would have never gotten as far as them pulling people over and just stepping on their necks, because I would have still been a slave if things had turned out the way that white people wanted them to. Broke down crying last night when I watched that video. All I could just say was, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. When you realize that no matter how many times you say Black Lives Matter, it still don't matter. It almost seems pointless and futile and draining. It's draining. What do these people want? I mean, did you have nothing better to do this day? Check fraud. They're saying that this happened over check fraud. Do you not realize that people have treated serial killers with more grace and more sympathy? White serial killers, mass shooters, rapists, with more just dignity. Those are the animals. Those are the thugs. Those are the criminals. Those are the people who are really menaces to society. And nobody, every day, Every day, black people are labeled with this animalistic, thuggish, violent caricature. Who is really the thug in this situation? People minding their own business? Or you going up to people and killing them for no reason, for no good reason? The punishment should fit the crime. So what am I was trespassing into a construction site. It was in a house. Do you not realize that is not some kind of natural phenomenon? People do that all the time. People go in there and go and get copper and get money from things like that all the time. Why do you need to die because of it? Why is that a justification? Why is it that when I go on YouTube or I go on Facebook and I see videos and these people are saying an innocent black man was killed or a black man was killed, it's, well, he was trespassing. That should not be your response. Your response, what does that have? What? Because I know plenty of white people who like to jump fences, and they be going on little areas and mudding and driving their cars in places and all this different type of stuff that they're not supposed, where they're not supposed to be, where they don't belong. Do you think they died? No, they're still here. They got off on a warning. Huzzah, good for you. Please stop. Please stop killing us. Please stop hurting us. We are human beings. Is it not enough that you stole my people from our country, force-fed us on a boat, enslaved us for 400 years, lynched, mobbed, murdered, imprisoned us for another 100 years? And now within another 50-year time span, you're putting your knees on our neck. This is not anything new. You have always had your knees on our neck. When have we ever been able to breathe? When have we ever been able to just live without worry? It is if we don't have enough struggles as it is. It is if we don't deserve life. How don't you see that man pleading for his life, calling for his mother? He knew he was gonna die. He knew he was gonna die. You can sit there and watch the video and you can watch his soul leaving his body. People are screaming and yelling and telling these police officers, get off of him. And they won't move, even after he's dead. Y'all won't move, even after we're dead. It's like y'all want to take us all down. And then get mad when we get mad. Then get mad when we riot. Then get mad when we react. Telling us we're doing too much. Well, if this was happening to you as much as it's happening to us, no, I'm sure you'd have a problem too. I'm sure you'd be angry too. So get out of here with that. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm telling you right now, you are no friend of mine. if you do not speak up and say something. If you do not cause awareness to this, and you stay silent, and you post up your stupid, still in quarantine beach pictures, do not ever talk to me again. I am so tired. I don't know what else you want from us. You have everything. You even have the land that we slaved on for 400 years. You've had our lives. You know what it's like. Why do you need more? You take. Nobody is gonna sit up and allow you to abuse them. What did you think would happen? Did you honestly think you could get away with it? I need to know. I need to know, what is the mindset? Because I don't understand. I don't understand how you can look at someone, put your knee on their neck. Bro, that's your third time doing that in the last 15 years. You have killed 3 black men, one of which whose back was turned to you. I don't understand why we are so hated. Most of the time, all the instances you can think of, whether it's us walking down the street with Skittles in our pocket, whether it's us selling CDs, whether it's us going for a jog, whether it's us standing talking to a friend, we're never bothering anybody. You go out of your way, bother us, to kill us, and then get shocked when people have something to say about it. Boy, what did you expect? How do mass shooters and serial killers get more grace and refinement, if I'm using that word correctly, than we do? I'm going to leave the information for you to sign a petition, for you to make some phone calls for George Floyd, for Big Floyd. This is exactly why we say Black Lives Matter. This is exactly why we fight. And when we organize, we win. I don't care if you black, white, Latino, Arabic, Pakistani, I don't care. Sign the fucking petition. Make those calls. They'll have someone to literally make the calls for you. All you gotta do is press star and they guide you and they tell you what to say. Do your part to make sure that this happens less and less, because all this stuff that's being realized and everybody's talking about, this Ahmaud Arbery case, Trayvon Martin, now George Floyd, all these different people. Yeah, these are the cases that are being brought to the light. These are the cases that are being shown to you through media. There is more every day that is covered up and swept under the rug, and no one is saying anything. So it is time for you to do something. Don't post no Instagram posts if you're not gonna go and be proactive. Please don't. Please don't. I'm tired. You heartbroken? So am I. Nothing new there. You're confused? So am I. There's nothing new there. You want to do something? Great. Go do something. Sign a petition. Make some phone calls. I'm giving you the information.